Hello, this is Kobe. I'm representing the team, Team 11, and I will be presenting you how our systems work and what algorithm we're using for this assignment. So first off, I want to talk about the the damage and health system. So as you see from the bottom left of the player, that's the player's health. The player has 100 as default, and this goes for every single mob as well in the game. As for the spider, if you see, if you look at the green bar, that's the spider's health. Again, this is 100 as a default. With the damage, specific types of um, entities in this game have a certain amount of damage output. So, for example, the player does 10%, I mean, not 10%, but 10 HP for each hit. The spider, as far as like the small spiders and the skeletons are the commons. They do 5 damage each hit. For the mini boss, they'll be 10, and for the main boss, it's 15. And we'll see what they are later in this video. So, as far as the AI, we use NavMesh and we use a script to mainly make the pathfinding algorithm work. So, if you look at the right side, this is how it looks like. We have the radius for the object, the height, and the actual degrees of to where it activates. So this is a circle essentially, and the minimum region area is 2. So as we approach this spider, we get closer, it starts to get aggro, and it starts to chase us. So that's the actual pathfinding in effect. But as soon as we leave the radius, it stops moving. So we go back in here, it starts to chase us. Now if we come into contact with it, it starts to take us damage. We start to bit by bit lose damage. And yeah. Now, for right now, the hits towards the spider, the spider's not going to take that much damage. As of right now, it can take damage. But the system is made for the player and the mobs to take damage to each other. Now, as we go, we're going to enter the dungeon levels. Now, for the dungeon, it's the same thing as the spiders. We get close to them, we'll take damage. Only 5 for the commons. Now, we go to the main not the main boss, but the mini boss will take 10%. So if you see the bar, the player starts to take more damage. And as we go further along the dungeon, we'll go to the second one, and these are the skeletons, where they also are part of the common types of mobs, and we'll be taking 5 HP. We'll essentially we'll take 5 HP damage. Now for the main boss, this one will take the most damage. This one will inflict the most damage. Each hit will be 15. So, as far as right now, this is how our algorithms work. Um, we have not yet installed the algorithm to every single mob, but we are. But that's how the damage system works, the health system works, and as earlier, we showed you how our algorithm works.